Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blended Garden. It has been a while, so excuse my appearance. I'm going to be doing some gardening. Just got back from the farmers market, found some really cool plants that I haven't seen in a while. So I'm looking a little, organic, if that's what you want to call it. But I'm back on. It's been a while. I want to talk a little bit about my next Blended Garden chat, which I'm very excited about. It's been a while um, because I have been going through some things. Yes, there have been some monstrous weeds growing in my garden. And, those of you that know anything about gardening, you have to use special tools to get rid of the monstrous weeds because those roots grow deep. Those stems are strong and you cannot just pull them out, else you will rip your hands out. You will end up with calluses and blood and all kinds of things. So I'm speaking figuratively, which is the spirit of the Blended Garden book. If you don't know what the Blended Garden book is a book I wrote for children, but I think that adults do love to read it and pick it apart to find out all the metaphors that kind of revolve around marginalization, things that don't agree with inclusion and diversity and, all those little things. But I especially do love to just share it with children and listen to their kind of lens of their perspective of what they see in this book. So if you don't know anything about the book, you can check it out. It's on Amazon through Kindle. It's called The Blended Garden. And it's just pretty much all about a dandelion that finds a place in a space that is safe. So that goes back to why I have not been on my Blended Garden, because I have been dealing with these wicked weeds, wicked weeds. So I won't get into the backstory of the wicked weeds, but I will say this. When you are gardening and you pull up weeds, you cannot just leave them. No. You must plant something in that place in space that will grow and it will be to your liking. Something that you want in your garden, because nobody wants weeds in their garden. So with that being said, my next guest, I'm telling you right now, the universe just dropped her in my lap. And it was right during my healing process of the trauma of these spiritual weeds that were invading my personal garden. Those of you who know me personally know exactly what I'm talking about. Those of you that don't, I wouldn't wish it on you. But this next guest, I am so grateful that I met her. And I'm going to give you a little backstory, and then I'm going to sign off. So I'll leave her nameless until we actually come back on and have a chat when we meet up. We're meeting up July 6th, so I will be posting it around July 8th. This wonderful spirit of a woman, I met her by chance. So those of you that know, I am in the Niagara Falls area. I'm not far from the Underground Railroad, the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad. It is the last stop to where our ancestors stepped into freedom. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So when I moved out here, I spent a lot of time getting my coffee in the morning and just driving over to the border and sitting there in silence with my coffee, looking over at Canada and feeling my ancestors in the area. Lots of woods around here. So with that being said, the Underground Railroad Amtrak station has been like kind of like one of my favorite places to walk when I do my morning walks. So on this special day when I met this wonderful woman that will be on to chat with me, I had just gotten off the phone because I needed to buy a ticket to go back home. The 1-800 number for Amtrak stayed on the phone forever. No one picked up. So I was like, okay, I guess I got to walk over to the station. Not far, but middle of the day, not my time of day. That's my Netflix and chill time. So I got up, walked over, was lethargic and tired and wanted to go back in my bed and do my mid-afternoon napping. Station was empty, bought my ticket, was ready to go back home. And I saw this lovely lady unpacking things. She was by herself, outside of another woman who was setting up a piano. So I was like, oh, what's happening? Something about to happen here? And she goes into this whole explanation of who she is and what she does and what's about to happen. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. And then I thought, dang, damn it. Sorry, dang, damn it. It's the hat. Dang, damn it. I wish I could get Kyle to come meet me here. But teenagers, middle of the day, they're not getting up to walk half a mile to come see something. So I said, well, I guess I'll stay and enjoy it. And I did. And I'm so glad I did. Everything in me was like, just go back home. So I literally went outside. It's like 15 minutes to what was about to happen. Went outside and there was a little seating area. And I just put my head on there and was like literally falling asleep. I was like, go home, Jahida, don't stay for this. And so the woman came out and just, said, I hope you guys come. I was like, yeah, I'll be there. I was like, darn it. I missed my escape. Anyway, about 10 minutes, 5 minutes later, I went in. There had been seats set up, and I was moved by the most amazing expression of understanding of the journey of our ancestors. And I say that because, my boys that have almost grown now, 20 and 14, I always tell them whenever we pass through any kind of woods or anything, especially here, I say those woods, they're not just regular woods. Okay, your ancestors' spirits reside in those woods. So pay attention. Get out your phone, get up, get your face out your phone, and pay homage. So when I met this woman, I just thought, wow, you are my kindred spirit. And I was just so happy to meet her. And I say that because it was a balm, what they call a healing balm to my spirit from what I had been going through for the past 3 or 4 months. I had my first real face-to-face interaction with racism and extreme ignorance. And I won't get into the details, but I will say they were going to burn my flag, my Pan-African flag. Yes. They said they would barbecue me, and they used the N-word. Yes. These were the monstrous weeds. So that's why I've been off, because I really felt like, my channel is really being about authenticity and sharing from my spirit and my heart, and gathering people that share the feelings I feel about inclusion, diversity, equity, and having those conversations, and teaching young children to have those conversations and understand it and experience it. So I was like, every time I was like, do a video, do something, catch up. And I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, maybe I went through a little PTSD. I don't know, but it's real. So with that being said, I'm going to end here and just say I'm so grateful that I met this woman, and you will be meeting her hopefully if you tune in to my next Blended Garden chat. And again, the universe brings you what you need. And when you pull up weeds in your garden, be sure to plant something good in that space, or those weeds will come back and take over. So with that being said, have a lovely day. I tip my hat to all those who are part of this community and appreciate these videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, and see you with my next guest on the next chat here at the Blended Garden. Check out the book, share it with your friends, your family, your students, anyone that will listen, who wants to listen. And yeah, see you soon.